From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
Shortening the school week. Peoria School District's plan to change to only 4 days and what that could mean for your child.
Ballot regulations, how new rules about early ballots could affect the political process here in Arizona.
Housing market horrors, why thousands of Arizonans are struggling to find an affordable place to live.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News. I'm Brenda Crosco.
And I'm Lauren Hanley. Thanks for joining us.
Yelling, screaming, not what you usually expect at a school board meeting, but education budget cuts are bringing out angry parents, teachers, and administrators. Angie Schuster attended the Peoria Unified School District Governing Board meeting last night, where they discussed a very controversial proposal that could help decrease the budget gap.
Tensions ran high last night as district board members, Arizona lawmakers, and members of the public gathered to discuss the possibility of having a 4-day school week starting this fall.
I can't believe the state did this to us.
The Peoria Unified School District has a budget gap to fill, $1.7 million to be exact. Arizona lawmakers attended the district's governing board meeting last night to assure the public that education funding is important to the legislature.
We are willing to listen, and we are down at the Capitol doing tough work.
Arizona Senator Debbie Lesko, who has children in the Peoria Unified School District, said the district has been sending misleading emails to parents.
It is important that you know that the budget numbers that PUSD has given to you and parents regarding the implications of the recently passed budget did not correlate with the budget numbers determined by the state's Joint Legislative Budget Committee.
But after making their statements, the lawmakers left before the public comment part of the meeting. Students in the Peoria School District pleaded on both sides of the 4-day school week.
Thank you for your time.
Teresa Davis was one of the students who spoke in favor of a 4-day week with longer school days.
I think it will be longer, but at the same time, it will save a lot of people's jobs and it will save money for our schools.
But others don't see the benefits. Josh Rosen, a 7th grader at Marshall Ranch Elementary School in Peoria, thinks that the longer days will have negative effects on students' productivity and test scores.
It is a recipe for disaster, and so I politely ask you to vote no on a 4-day school week.
The proposed shorter school week could save the district $3.9 million, but the district isn't yet sure if the benefits will outweigh the concerns. Some concerns about the proposed 4-day school week include the longer days and childcare for working parents. But the benefits of keeping current employees and not having to cut crucial education programs is keeping this proposal on the table. The Peoria Unified School District board members voted to extend their study of the effects of a 4-day school week before making a decision. Angie Schuster, Cronkite News.
A new Senate bill is shaking the education community, but this time it's not about changing standards. SB 1172 would impose a $5,000 fine on any school official who gives a positive or negative slant on legislation impacting local districts. The Arizona School Board Association opposes the bill, saying that it is a potential violation of free speech rights of officials.
Governor Doug Ducey appointed one student from Northern Arizona University to sit in as a voting member of the Arizona Board of Regents. Senior Jared Gorsch currently studies political science and criminal justice and will be pursuing a master's in public administration in the fall. Gorsch was chair of the Arizona Federation of College Republicans, and Ducey said he has demonstrated leadership skills as well as a commitment to higher education. He has also spent time interning with Senator Jeff Flake and Representative Paul Gosar.
Going door-to-door collecting early ballots is something many voter advocacy groups in Arizona do every election cycle. But one bill making its way through the legislature would make this common act of political activism illegal. Cronkite News reporter Jamie Warren spoke with some groups criticizing Senate Bill 1339.
Countless hours under the sun.
Typically, I knock down around a range of 50 to 90 doors a day.
Political advocacy groups in Arizona are dedicated to making sure every vote counts.
They know that there's that trust that we're going to take their ballot, pick it up from them, and deliver it to the county recorder's office.
But Senate Bill 1339 is aiming to stop that.
Secretary of State believes that's a very appropriate incremental avenue for fraud that could be addressed without disrupting the rest of our democratic process.
The bill would make it a felony for anyone besides a family member, caretaker, or candidate to turn in more than 2 early ballots.
We were really surprised to see what I consider to be a zombie provision come back.
Sam Wierzinski with the Arizona Advocacy Network says this isn't the first time lawmakers have tried to limit early ballot collection. 2 years ago, a similar provision was on the ballot, but voters turned it down.
It goes after free, fair, and accessible elections.
The bill passed the House Appropriations meeting this week and will now make its way first to the House floor and then the Senate. In Phoenix, Jamie Warren, Cronkite News.
Wednesday's Appropriation Committee 9-5 vote was right along party lines, Republicans voting for the measure and Democrats against. A new report shows Tucson and Phoenix area renters have had to deal with a double whammy, smaller incomes coupled with hikes in rents. The report from National Association of Realtors shows Arizona's 2 top metro areas are among those where the gap is widening between rental costs and household income. The study collected data on 70 major metro areas and analyzed household income growth, housing costs, and homeownership changes in rented and owned households over the past 5 years. The Phoenix area, which includes Mesa, Glendale saw a 2% increase in income during that 5-year period, but a nearly 10% hike in rents. Phoenix rentals have been rising 5 to 8% per year for single-family homes and condominiums. Tucson ranked 5th for the largest decrease in income for renters aged 25 to 44 years old. In Tucson, income dropped about 3.5%. During the same time period, the area saw an 11% increase in rent, but experts say rent in Tucson remains lower than most cities, at an average of $638 a month for a single unit. Tucson has seen a trend in luxury property building as well, which may fuel the gap between rental cost and income. Nationwide, rents have increased 15% over the past 5 years, while household income has gone up 11%.
As the housing market picks up back in the valley, the city of Chandler is working with private landowners to make sure everyone gets a fair deal. Mayor Tip Straney is working with Newtown Community Land Trust to try and provide fair housing to all those without shelter. He proclaimed April to be Fair Housing Month for the 47th anniversary of the signing of the Fair Housing Act. We all want to know if our rights are protected if we get pulled over by police. But as Taya VTech reports, one attorney's popular internet advice could get you into more trouble here in Arizona.
I have the right to remain silent. No searches. I want my lawyer. Criminal defense attorney Warren Redlich's simple flyer has gone viral. His goal? Provide a tool that helps citizens better assert their rights in the first place, which in turn strengthens their defense against any potential charges brought against them.
You have to affirmatively assert your right to remain silent. So people think that means you have to say, I'm remaining silent, but then you just spoke. And one of the problems is the police officer is going to claim that your speech was slurred.
Redlich has tailored the flyers to apply to over 10 different states' laws, but Scottsdale defense attorney says don't try it here in Arizona.
We don't want people taking legal advice from YouTube videos, so we wanted to make sure that everybody knew that that's not something that you should be doing, and you should be prepared to roll down your window and give your driver's license and registration and proof of insurance to the officers.
The reason? Checkpoints are rare in Arizona, so when you are pulled over, it's because you've committed an actual violation. Tempe Police Sergeant Damon Despain says you must roll down your window and present all of the necessary information to the officer, otherwise...
At that point, really, they'd be delaying and obstructing an actual investigation.
After being stopped for a violation, you are technically detained and therefore must cooperate with the police. Rosenstein went on to explain that attempting to use this flyer in Arizona could result in more serious charges and even more serious police encounters.
They'll start demanding a little bit more forcefully that you roll your window down and communicate with them. And if you continue to refuse to do that, then ultimately they're going to break the window and pull you out.
Sergeant Despain says once pulled over, interfering by not complying
Could take it to another level. Hopefully it wouldn't get to where, windows are being broken and things like that. But as far as more serious charges, yes, it could result in that.
So even though neighboring states like California and Utah have usable fair DUI flyers, as Sergeant Despain says, these flyers won't fly here in Arizona. In Phoenix, Taya VTech, Cronkite News.
The medication you're taking now could cause you to be more sick down the road. The new plan from the president to stop antibiotic resistance and slow the spread of deadly diseases.
They sit in your car for days and are a breeding ground for bacteria. Your reusable grocery bags may be good for the environment, but can be bad for your health.
This winter, we'll take you to the heart of Downton.
You have to take control of your feelings before they take control of you.
Thomas. We'll place you at the scene of the crime.
Trouble seeks you out, doesn't it? Yes.
And we'll fly you to the ends of the earth.
Are you seeing this?
Support the one place that can take you any place.
Hi, I'm Beth McDonald, host of 8's brand new show, Arizona Collectibles. Filming for season 2 is right around the corner. For your chance to be a guest on the show, visit us online at azpbs.org/collectibles.
That's wonderful.
Okay. Make sure to sign up early because spots fill up fast. I look forward to meeting you and seeing your treasures. Until then, thanks for watching. Thursday nights at 7:30 on 8 HD.
News doesn't stop on Friday at 7:30 at night. PBS NewsHour Weekend is kind of a natural next step. The NewsHour's been committed to being available on air or online, and now weekdays or weekends. There's no shortage of news that's out there, but why do people come to us? To give them some context and analysis that they can't find somewhere else.
PBS NewsHour Weekend, only on PBS. Check local listings.
The president released a 5-year-long action plan for combating antibiotic-resistant bacteria today. Cronkite News reporter Sierra Oshrin is in D.C. with the latest.
Advocates say that the 5-step plan is a step in the right direction when it comes to combating antibiotic-resistant bacteria. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that drug-resistant bacteria cause 2 million illnesses and approximately 23,000 deaths in America alone each year.
That antibiotic resistance is a very complicated, multifaceted problem that requires a very strong, multifaceted, multi-pronged solution to address it. And so we're very pleased that the action plan covers a lot of different aspects of the issue.
The 5-step plan will create an antibiotic stewardship as well as a regional public health network. It will award prizes for the development of breakthrough diagnostics and significantly increase economic incentives.
It provides such good milestones and benchmarks, not only at the 5-year point, but at the 1-year point and at the 3-year point. So I think, we want to see the government hit the targets that they've laid out for themselves. So I think it's great to see that they've really built in some accountability.
The president's budget nearly doubles the federal funding for fighting antibiotic resistance. That's $1.2 million, which Jessup considers a good down payment on a long-term resolution. Reporting from the White House, Sierra Oshrin, Cronkite News.
Many people have already turned to those reusable grocery bags, but what they may not realize is the health and safety issue those bags can create. Cronkite News reporter Gabriel Cordoba talked to a leading scientist about the bacteria breeding in reusable bags.
While the consumer's journey may end after the grocery shopping is done and the food is put away, the bag holding the groceries embarks on a journey of its own as a breeding ground for bacteria. But according to University of Arizona professor Charles Gerba, cleaning the reusable bag may be the last thing on the consumer's mind.
We interviewed consumers as they came out of stores, and we found only 3% of them ever washed their grocery bags or reusable grocery bags. It's probably the least washed item in the household.
Herein lies the struggle. While reusable bags may be more efficient and helpful to limiting waste, it seems to do so at the cost of the consumer's health.
Generally, you'll find about a quarter of these bags that you take from consumers have fecal bacteria in them, on it, E. coli to be specific.
The study done by Professor Gerba and students like U of A senior Trevor Pivo was conducted by giving grocery consumers reusable bags to use for 30 days in order to see the buildup of germs.
None of the bags got washed. They were strictly used from the store to the car to the inside of your house, and then back.
The E. coli in the reusable bags was not due to bad food, but rather a lack of knowledge by the consumer. Along with washing your reusable bag, another step you can take to limit bacteria buildup is separating meats from fruits and vegetables.
What happens is you'll put raw meat products, they might leak in there, raw vegetable products, and so bacteria on those raw meat products have bacteria that can make you ill before they're cooked. And so the big problem is if you have a raw meat product, you get bacteria which can cause illness, and then they get on your salad, and then you end up with a salmonella salad.
Not an appetizing option. In Tucson, Gabriel Cordoba, Cronkite News.
When unwashed, reusable grocery bags were left in chunks of cars between use, it saw bacteria grow exponentially. So when it comes to storing your reusable grocery bags, it is important to keep them in a cool, dry place so bacteria does not have an ideal environment to grow.
Snake season is approaching fast as the weather heats up. What you have to expect and watch out for as rattlesnakes come out of hiding.
Warm weather might mean more snakes, but don't let that stop you from getting out there and enjoying your weekend. It's going to be a great weekend for a round of golf or just to go for a walk in the park. I'll have your full forecast coming.
For veterans, coming back to civilian life brings new challenges, new opportunities, and new stories of remarkable courage and accomplishment. Sharing their stories can help communities understand the veteran experience, and through Arizona Veterans Coming Home, 8 connects veterans and their families to resources and services for a successful transition to civilian life. Explore some of the best resources and opportunities for veterans at azpbs.org/veterans. Arizona Veterans Coming Home, connecting Arizona's veterans to the right resources at the right time. Watch sneak previews of what's coming soon to 8. Go to azpbs.org/previews today. Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University, delivers new ideas and new worlds to the explorer in you.
At ASU, we believe the most important semester is the one that starts after you get your diploma, the one called life. So we work hard to help our alumni thrive, teaching them the importance of not only achieving their goals, but exceeding them. With innovative programs that embrace hands-on learning that encourages real-world growth. Our alumni know it can be the education of a lifetime, for a lifetime. For more information, thrive.asu.edu.
A proposed dissolution of a city crew that removes potential fuel for wildfires leaves Prescott's Fire Chief Dennis Light highly doubtful that the city will replace the Granite Mountain Hot Shots crew that lost 19 members to the Yarnell Hill fire in 2013. Prescott already eliminated the fire department's separate wildland division, and Light said replacing the city's seasonal fuel reduction crew with contractors would eliminate questions about the eligibility for city employee benefits. A memorial already stands for the lost Hot Shots, and Prescott has dealt with survivor retirement claims from the families of 3 of the seasonal Hot Shots.
They're the desert dwellers you want to avoid at all cost, and with the temperature heating up, you may be seeing more of them around the valley. It's rattlesnake season, and Cronkite News sent out reporter Sydney Schumann to find out how our unusually wet winter will affect the snakes and how best to deal with them this summer.
We had a very wet early fall, and that can contribute to more plants, which also contributes to more rodents. And that, in the end, can contribute to more snake activity, but typically it takes about a year for the snakes to respond to those increased rodent numbers.
Snakes usually come out in Arizona around March, so people will start to see them out, but that doesn't mean that the snake season is any worse than other years.
I don't think it's going to be more intense this year than in other years. Rattlesnakes come out when it gets warm. They move around, they leave their overwintering sites. They're active at this time of year more than any other time of year.
For people who are nervous, though, experts say that the likelihood of getting bitten is actually very low.
If you use your eyes and your ears, in other words, don't have on headphones when you're hiking, and so you can hear rattle, you're not going to get bit.
These are western diamondback rattlesnakes, and they're the most common type that we have here in the greater Phoenix area. If you see one, leave them alone. About 95% of bites are caused by human error.
If you're not a threat to it, the snake is going to leave you alone. It's not going to come out and attack you.
In the biological world, we refer to rattlesnake bites as either legitimate bites or illegitimate bites. And illegitimate bites are the ones that occur when people are messing with rattlesnakes when they shouldn't be. Legitimate bites are those accidental bites that occur when someone's hiking or climbing or something like that. And those are quite rare.
There are some things you can do to make your yard less attractive to snakes. Hughes says not to leave things outside like dog food or a messy wood pile next to your pool.
People are unknowingly inviting them in. They offer food, water, or shelter to the snakes.
If you see a rattlesnake, it is best to leave it alone. If it is on your property, there are services you can call to remove it and relocate it for you.
The Arizona Department of Transportation is poised to reopen highways that have been closed for winter in the White Mountains. On Wednesday, ADOT plans to reopen State Route 261 between Eager and Big Lake and State Route 273 between Sunrise Park and Big Lake. However, the department says it doesn't yet know when State Route 473 between State Route 260 and Holly Lake will reopen. The department says that highway is remaining closed for now while the White Mountain Apache tribe works on the Holly Lake Dam. If you're hoping to get up to Snow Bowl and escape the heat of Phoenix, you may want to make some plans fast. Recent snowfall extended the season 2 extra weeks. So if you want to hit the slopes before the resort closes, you have until April 12th. But if you want to stay in town this weekend, we're expecting beautiful weather in the valley. Jason Homas has your weekend forecast.
That's right, we've got some beautiful weather in store for this weekend, albeit a bit warm, especially for late March. Currently out there right now, we're at 90 degrees. Humidity is just 7%, it's very dry. Winds are light and variable at just 6 miles per hour. And you can take a look at the current radar picture here right now. Hardly any clouds in the sky. In fact, not really anything going on. You can see way up here in the top right corner of the screen, there's some precipitation, but over Arizona, we are clear and dry, and that's the result of a big high pressure dome that's kept things very warm as well. You can see 90 degrees was our high temperature in Phoenix today. Nobody else quite as warm as us, but we did get up to 83 in Las Vegas and 79 in Los Angeles. Taking a little bit closer look at the state temperatures right now, 95 in Yuma, very warm for this time of year. It's at 89 in Tucson, 71 in Flagstaff, also 71 at the Grand Canyon. Those wind speeds are light and very light for the most part, just 6 miles per hour in Prescott, also in Phoenix and Tucson. A little bit breezier up there in Flagstaff, 13 miles per hour, but not too bad. And if we take a look at the almanac, you can see the record high for today was 98 degrees, so we didn't quite get up that warm. But believe it or not, over the next couple of days, they're talking near record highs. The record for March 28 and March 29 is 95 degrees, and we're going to hit 94 both Saturday and Sunday. So very warm weekend and heading into the week. So if you've got plans for this weekend, again, try to stay hydrated, bring plenty of sunscreen. For Cronkite Weather, I'm Jason Homas.
A team of Valley Middle Schoolers have a lot to be proud of. We take a look at the sustainability app they created and how going green made them some green.
At ASU, we believe the most important semester is the one that starts after you get your diploma, the one called life. So we work hard to help our alumni thrive, teaching them the importance of not only achieving their goals, but exceeding them. With innovative programs that embrace hands-on learning that encourages real-world growth. Our alumni know it can be the education of a lifetime, for a lifetime. For more information, thrive.asu.edu.
Should I believe in the world, Mama? I think so. Should I give up and hide, or should I stay and fight? Should I believe in the rules, Mama?
What are the consequences?
Can I speak out my mind in these changing times? I don't know what to believe, Mama. Will you march with us? There's a fire inside, there's a storm on the rise. Give me a reason to be, Mama.
Buonasera.
'Cause I need someone to believe.
The world is more complicated than it's ever been.
The NewsHour is always going to take you deeper and take you broader.
And that is worth fighting for.
Night after night, 7 days a week.
I'm Maria Hinojosa.
I'm Gwen Eiffel. And I'm Judy Woodruff.
On behalf of all of us here
Thanks for watching.
Cronkite News is proud to join the Arizona PBS News Block here on 8HD.
Here's a look at what's coming up tonight on Arizona Horizon and PBS NewsHour.
Coming up after Cronkite News, it's Arizona Horizon's Journalists Roundtable. We will have the latest on efforts to approve a new driver's license that will allow Arizonans to board airlines. And a package of controversial election changes is back, one piece at a time.
I'm Judy Woodruff on the next NewsHour. One of the most celebrated works of modern dance. We talk with choreographer Mark Morris.
Students at One Valley Middle School are celebrating a big win. Their idea for a new app won $20,000. Those students attend Apprende Middle School in Chandler, and through the Verizon App Challenge, their sustainability app will soon be brought to life. The students are getting help with their coding from a master trainer at MIT. The app encourages people to do good environmental deeds and allows them to earn points to share on social media.
The App Challenge is just an amazing way, a low cost of entry way to get students interested in coding, interested in technology and solutions, and really 21st century skills.
The students will present their final product at a conference in Dallas this summer.
And that's it for Cronkite News tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.
Find top Arizona stories anytime at CronkiteNewsOnline.com.